I'm Matt King. I'm here at John Perotti. We're at Rails End Beer Company, and we are with the King team at Kentwood Real Estate. So we're going to give you guys a little bit of a market update about what's going on in Broomfield. So like much of the Front Range, Broomfield has seen a huge jump in home prices over the last year. From February and March of 2020 to February and March to 2021, they've seen a price increase of 18%. Just going up. We're seeing an average home price of nearly $700,000. They're sitting at that $691,000 mark. That's for the detached product that they have in Broomfield. So Broomfield, much like the rest of the Front Range, is seeing a shortage of inventory. In 2021, they had a little over 107 closings through February and March. Obviously, March is not over yet, but they are seeing a drop of about 25% compared to last year. The lowest home sale price was $370,000. That was for a detached product, and then for the highest sales price, you're looking at $2.1 million. So you're seeing a huge gap. You've got a lot of variety in Broomfield that could give you plenty of options. So for Broomfield in their attached product, not seeing a huge change in terms of inventory over last year. You know, they had about 30 closings last year between February and March. This year, or sorry, 36 last year. They're looking at 30 this year between February and March. Once again, March not over yet, so it could catch up. But what they have seen also, like everyone else, is a jump in their sales price. They've seen a jump of 14% on average for their attached product. You're looking at a closing price around an average closing price at $410,000, which is up, as I said, 14% over last year.
Now with the attached homes, you're seeing a lot of development in that currently in areas of like Baseline, which has started to grow quite a bit, and they're starting to close out on their properties, as well as the Arista development has also had some attached dwellings in that development as well, where people are moving in. So it's hence why the inventory is staying somewhat stable.
Yeah, and the one thing about Broomfield is it's an older town with a lot of new mixed in, and in the newer developments, you haven't seen a ton of attached products coming to the Colorado area just because of some of the rules that we have in place. But in the last few years, those rules have loosened a little bit, so builders are feeling a lot more comfortable and confident in going in and building more attached products. So you are seeing that in central Broomfield, and on the northern sector, there's plans for a lot more of an attached product.
Some of the new builds that are going on right now, as you mentioned, Broomfield has a lot of existing residential, but they're also expanding on the outskirts of town. On the northern sector, you still have Anthem, which is still finishing up. They've been going at it for over a decade, filling out their Anthem Highlands area as well. And then further northeast of that, you've got Baseline, which is going to be mostly attached homes at the moment that they're building. They're building at a pretty feverish pace too. Just a couple months ago, it was nothing but dirt fields, and there's a ton of framing going on now. But they're going to be putting in commercial there, detached homes and attached homes, townhomes and whatnot. And then north of that is Palisade Park, which has been going on for 5-6 years now. And Lennar's up there, Taylor Morrison's up there. They're filling out their sector as well.
Yeah, it's a really cool area. I mean, Baseline's going to kind of be a new town center, and they're in the northeastern quadrant of Broomfield. I think it's a project that's been at least a decade in the making. I remember when we were first in Erie, when there was talks of this huge development coming in right at that I-25 Highway 7 area. This is going to be something that's going to be really cool. They have some great ideas for it. A lot of greenways, a lot of parks and whatnot, but also, the Butterfly Pavilion now going to be moved to the northeast side. So that'll be a really nice little boost for them. I know they're building a STEM school as well. That project will really be a new hub for that area, as it kind of, it'll bleed off of the Erie, the part of Erie that's there, the part of Thornton that's there, that don't really have a lot of that commercial, that huge town center.
Yeah. So we'd like to thank you for joining us in our market update of Broomfield. If you are thinking of purchasing or selling a home, feel free to give the King team a call. Matt, myself, we're more than happy to help you out, as well as our third partner, Paula, who's usually not on screen, but is definitely well within the works. Yeah, give us a call. We will put our website in the link, as well as our phone number will come up after all of these videos.